Yeah, Speaker's Corner has definitely got people here. Just all they're interested in is destroying free speech in the guise of protecting it. And all they do is just heckle, and they heckle people they don't like. People they like, they will definitely. People like pseudo-atheist Steve, not atheist Steve. People like that, and the people you meet, obviously, as well. They just come here to attack. That's the only purpose here. Not to add to the debate, just to attack and destroy free speech. They come here so the only voice that's left standing here is people like pseudo-atheist Steve, aka Tommy Robinson. That's the only voice that they want here in this park, and they'll do any nasty little trick to get people out of this park, and they've done very well over the years. But that's their game. My game is, of course, to trying to talk to people, even if they are extreme sometimes, and always hopefully that they come round to a different world view, because if we think the worst of a human being, they will be that human being the worst of. You two have had a few run-ins in the past. I haven't had a run-in. I've been run into.
It was him probably.
That expression.
It was probably Omar starting
reality there. And but you always got to ask the best of people, not the worst. People like pseudo-atheist Steve and Tommy Robinson, they try to find the worst in a human being, not the best in the human being. That's their whole life's purpose. They take all the drugs possible to fuel themselves up, because they're doing it cocaine out of their face. People like Tommy Robinson, openly proud about his cocaine.
I mean, he was always frontline against the far rights in the park.
Yeah, I mean, there's a way of handling things, of course.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that it's never easy. You and me, we get a lot of abuse, and I haven't handled myself in the past very well. I'm just skilling. But I aspire to be better, and I also aspire other people to be better as well. And that's the best we can do, and obviously get our point of view across without fear of intimidation, repression, and all that sort of nonsense, which is what pseudo-atheist Steve and his little friends come here to do. I mean, what's your view on pseudo-atheist Steve?
I'm not his biggest fan, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of his views, not a big fan of him, to be honest, what he represents, but as long as he keeps it peaceful and stays out my face, and I'll just leave it to it. Yeah, to be honest, you're never going to be able to change these people's opinions, so just leave them to it, to be honest.
Yeah, and pseudo-atheist Steve never comes here to talk about his opinion. He lies about what his truth is. He lies about it, because his truth is pretty horrific at the core of what pseudo-atheist Steve is, and his followers and friends. They're here to be in the... Well, I mean, that's why they have to be abusive a lot of the time, because they sure as hell can't start talking about what they really think, because what they really think is pretty horrendous, violent, and, as I said before, fueled by drugs and cocaine and alcohol. That's kind of the way they roll. I don't think that's something to aspire to. Again, aspiring to try and find the best of a human being. That doesn't mean being walked over, of course. I'm not saying get walked over in this style, but just point out to people that are being rude to you that, yeah, this is what I'm now portraying what you are. You're doing to me, I'm doing to you now. Do you like that? No, you don't. I mean, that's what I do. And I get a lot of shit for that as well, of course. But I try and make it very clear when I'm doing it. I am being what you are right now. And what you are is abusive, destroying debate. I came because I'm a speaker here, of course. My name's Dust, as you all know. I'm talking to the land
like Dust
out there. I'm talking to that land. I'm here as a speaker, and I come here to talk. I don't come here to have people give me shit. That isn't the way forward. And so that's one of the reasons why Speaker's Corner has become so monoculture in its over the last 20 years. It's because people like pseudo-atheist Steve has targeted any diversity and crushed it in this park. People like him and his gang. But we should be here like we're just having a discussion now, but that was a private discussion. Discussion now saying that it's diversity that makes Speaker's Corner wonderful, not a monoculture. and telling people to F off because out the park, not just F off in general. F out the park and don't come back is the very antithesis, my man, very antithesis of fascism, telling people to hop it and get out. And that's not where I want to roll to. But any man can roll down that hill, given the right nudge. But we should always resist such temptations of horror, because that's where that bottom of that hill lies. It's utter horror.
And the thing that